Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Dream. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Hope you can hear me all well. It is Tuesday, October 8th, October 8th. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Some people say the second Monday. Hopefully not. But thank you for coming by. We're playing some more Neofeud today. And hopefully I'll still have power tomorrow to do Resident Evil 4 in the afternoon. We'll see. Depending on when the hurricane's supposed to hit. But fingers crossed that all that will be, it won't be so bad. But we'll see what it is, being right in the middle of it. It should be interesting, but hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. And Thursday, we'll just have to see. But enough of that. Today's Tuesday, hasn't happened yet, so we're going to be playing some Neofeud. Last time we shot a jacuzzi out of a building and to shoot down a military chopper. And then the robot sidekick gangster guy doesn't trust the Princess Sybil. So I guess we went back in time just to kind of see if her motives are genuine about helping the poor. And kind of ended it quickly last week because some stuff came up personally, so kind of ended really fast. But that's where we left it. We went back in time to the start of Karl Carbon's day. He first arrived at his office job. We found out that that robot that took his ID card was looks like she was paid by the government or whatever, the high ups, to go there. So see what happens. Let's do this thing. Let's see how I do this. I might lose everything for a second. Let's see. Because for some reason I go on one screen to the other if the other one freezes. I appreciate you coming by. Feel free to look. I appreciate it. Lurking's always good. I have looked many times on other people's streams, so I appreciate it. I have to see. Oh, this time does work. Okay. Last time this didn't work. Let's see. Play capture. Fix my handy dandy face cam because I always have to do that. It's like I don't think there's any other way to do that. If anyone knows, please let me know. Keep filtering it out every time. Go. Yeah. Open up chat. Should pop up now. There we go. Just took a second. Start. Old game. Back to the past. Back to the past. So back in the past, kind of where we started the game, really. This is... Aw. Oh, it's up here. This stuff. Hey HT, yeah, Alan's favorite game. I guess so. I guess I don't know if he likes it or not. I don't know. Not a bad game. It's just a lot, kind of, I think, like you say, a lot of social commentary. And sometimes it talk for a long time and kind of go into too much depth. My head hurts, but it's interesting. What that is. How are you today, sir? How was your job? So it was an easier one today, right? Again?
Heaps.
To the door. How you doing today, sir? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's why they gave you that $200 appreciation. They knew they were gonna F you. I don't know about that HD. They go back and forth. They say it looks like it's gonna hit where I live. It went more like head on, so I don't know. I live like in the Tampa Bay area. Just above Tampa, not that far away. So I don't know. Finished pretty much getting everything ready for today though. All the porch stuff away and stuff. Still gonna be, I don't know, the rate's gonna still be pretty good though. Luckily I live on the, well, where I live, the county I don't live near the water, but the other side of the county I live with does. Last hurricane, a lot of houses got pretty messed up and flooded. And they still haven't got repaired. But for this storm to come to be the worst, I don't know. Oh hey, Alan. Welcome. You're in time today. Talk about Neofeud, this game. Yeah, it's gonna be like a Cat 3, I think, when it hits us a Cat 4, I don't know. Not good. It's gonna be a lot of wind and rain, especially since it's headed straight towards me this time. Not like Helen, where it was kind of just off to the edge. This time it's gonna like straight hit the Tampa. So it's gonna be interesting. So see what happens. Not much you can do. All you can do is be prepared and stick your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye.
Heaps.
What else to do? Oh, what's the need of this, is it? Coins. Processing. I got a dish. Okay, nice. That's Lots of wiring. What's it do? Write it down. What's your joke, HT? Cheese sauce, potatoes, and money. Should I need to go there? I think I'm missing something. Alright, move over here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that Alex Jones has a new shit out now too about that. I was gonna go with the Democrats, but something there's a funny shit. It's out on Alex Jones store. Maybe that's it. Is that his shit? 'Cause I know Alex Jones came out with new shit, it's Halloween shit, a few Halloween shits. There's one like that. Really funny. There's one too I remember seeing at a Trump rally. There's a guy in the back who had oh yeah, but I wrote it down too. It said Democrat about something about Democrats and what it stands for or something. It was funny. That's what he heard. Okay, yeah, okay. It sounded familiar. It's like the Alex Jones store. The shit. Go buy your shit. You can try to win a truck. Really fancy truck.
Did you happen to see or hear anything exchanged between that UK punk chick bot and those two suit and shades?
Are you a paid henchman of
Oh,
the
she's-
coercive corporate state?
She's a look, isn't
What?
she?
Are you a cop?
No.
She's a
but
look good.
nice of you to ask. Most people just assume I'm a boy in blue going undercover as a bottom rung bureaucrat.
You're welcome, but I still need proof that you're not a cop.
Hey, I'm not a cop. Just ask my friends. Washington, Eisenhower, and Hamilton. Get yourself a small Starbucks coffee.
Real cops should have envelopes of unmarked hundreds of bribe money, not just a couple sad handfuls of petty coins.
You mean Karl
This
Marx
is your
does
proof that
Capital?
you're no officer of the law.
Know where she is.
I didn't hear anything specific, but it sounded like the agents wanted the sentient silicon to enter their vehicle.
Siliconth?
That's the politically correct term for a sentient humanoid machine. A cognizant entity
You see.
whose substrate is silicon rather than carbon. Silicon.
Right. So, the agents wanted to apprehend the bot girl, female Siliconth. Did she put up a struggle?
Not really. Stratoplexy and government powers generally take any silicon or chimera or lower class
It's
human
definitely
at
on the
will
left.
without cause of suspicion. It was as though the agents and the girl were
She's
working
an
together.
SJW with a
There
crab
was
ball.
a disagreement.
This is all really helpful. For my dissertation on the
It would be cool when that truck broke, yeah.
anthropological study on
It'd be pretty awesome.
interspecies
The
inequality
$10,000 in
and
cash.
power
That's also nice.
relationism.
I've got an honorary doctorate in that from the University of New Cambridge.
What? Why aren't you a professor or something?
I was genetically engineered for academic study, But it went out of fashion to have mixed species sentience on university faculties after the transgenic immigration became a problem.
You're not alone. It went out of fashion to have non-corrupt cops
It's
in
out.
CPD even before that.
Oh, we got
Paper books, eh? I hear vintage media is hot with the kids nowadays.
I prefer to refer to myself as a new Luddite. I don't wear brass monocles and read printed media as an anachronistic fashion statement, but rather abstain from certain technology and uses thereof that are problematic on an individual and societal level. Technologies
this
such
one
as
is something.
data stealing social media, meaningless escapist games and movies, anything powered by fossil fuel, most
These seems like a lot of fun.
pharmaceuticals, and pure virtual reality.
Oh, yeah. My first college girlfriend said the same thing. I hate stupid tech like smart cigarettes and nicotine quotas. Hey, do you think I could borrow those headphones?
I'll borrow them to you. Headphones for repairing my solar panel there. Something's wrong with the wiring, but I'm not sure what.
Maybe just some bad connections. I'll see what I can do.
Intel stock today? You're talking about, what was it yesterday? The lithium mine was up yesterday? Some wires here. Take these wires. Where can I go? So do you have Intel? Do you have stock in Intel 2 HT? Oh, you sold the Intel on stream? Yeah, I don't really know much about stocks. I was never into stocks. I majored in English, so there you go. Needs a while. You bought Allen shares. Ah, you're the one. See, you owe him some money. Then, if it's more money, you need to pay Allen up whatever he lost. Compensate him. Why is here? Over here. Nope. Sorry. I got you. Sorry. I don't blame you. You get payday loan? Find some wire. Damn it. Get these flacking on shocks. Kill. Don't want to kill you past self also. I'm gonna go back and buy some Intel and lithium stocks, or buy HT's stocks before he did. And I'll be the rich one. Aha. Where am I going? Solar panel, okay. This just needs wiring for that. Gotta find fresh copper wire. I think wire's here, but I don't think that can't go over here. I think it's because he went back in time. I think it's because our gangster robot doesn't trust the princess. He went back in time to see what she was doing at I guess before they met her. And that's why we're here. That's his car. His other self went inside to his work. What am I supposed to do? Copper wire. No, that's Sybil. You're thinking Zenith. That was Zenith with the purple hair. This is the one with the crazy brunette hair with the boobs out. And if you look at my thumbnail, I actually put she has Alan's name tattooed on her left cheek. I don't know how to think about the account. It's spam text from time to time. Okay. Yeah, you check the thumbnail. Yeah. She has your name tattooed a little hot over the eye. Madeline. What am I supposed to do? Where would I find copper? Go in there. Can't go in there. Humanoid. Let's see. Halos. Open here, but you can't go in here. Yeah, I know. Must be something I missed. Why is it so? Oh, here. Okay. Maybe it's something. There we go. The copper wire should come in handy. If not, I can sell for $10 a pound. Okay, here we go. Find my inventory. Oh, it's down here. Look, you have to look like every little place, nook and cranny to find stuff. This game.
Okay, I fixed the solar panels. Can I get the headphones?
Yay, my laptop's working. Of course, here are the headphones. Isn't the gift economy great? Money is the root of so much evil.
Yeah, but, didn't you just
You did take my cash. You owe me for this.
Let's call it the flexible gift economy.
Sounds like a leftist, a Marxist. I just need to fix the pillow dish and that it. All I need is that as a device. Yep. Okay, now we can spy, do some spying. Where did she? I didn't even see her. Where was she? Did you see her? I didn't see her.
Oh, shit.
Oh, now she came out. Boy, really. Yeah.
Hi, aren't you Karl Carbon? How'd you get out here?
Oh, shit.
Oh geez, one of these. I hate this. One of these you have to hide. You turn around. In Final Fantasy 14 nowadays. She's right there, I can see her.
Hi, aren't
Oh,
you...
she saw me. Yeah, take his trench coat, yeah. She doesn't see me now.
We can use him. He's proven to have no particular loyalty to Coastlandia PD. He even stuck his neck out to help me. He's the perfect candidate for this.
His human corporeal form is
Like the
inefficient,
Matrix, these guys.
along with his outdated cybernetic, and he's proven mentally unstable.
The outer shell of an entity can be upgraded ad infinitum, with negligible cost giving our resources. It's the right soul that is the rare commodity.
Very well. We will commence with the operation with him as the target. Does this Karl Carbon know anything?
Carbon knows nothing. We need to keep it that way, for now.
Our intelligence reports suggest that the Coke Jobs will be making a move on the Golem project tonight.
Perfect. We should make our grand entrance tonight at Prototype J's hideout during the sting.
Jezebel was working for Princess Sybil this entire
Oh,
time?
she was paid to.
That means Sybil
Meet with
knew
Carbon.
about the attack at the arcade. The princess was lying to us this entire time? Oh, Proto J was right all along.
I know,
All
right?
the Neofeudals are the same.
We try to help
Even
people.
Princess Sybil. We are always just tools, expendable pawns of the powerful.
Not true. our time machine. There she is.
Hey, Karl.
So, everything went well in High City, I take it?
Yes, I've made preparations for the G8 meeting. All of the pieces of the plan are in place.
That's wonderful. How about Proto and I? Are we in place?
Oh, snap.
Yes, you're where you need to be. Did you find anything of interest at Sunshine Apartments?
We didn't go there.
No, not much there. The witnesses were gone or nearly sanitized. Not a mode of evidence. They'd wiped their tracks clean. I did do a quick time hop to this morning, though. Downtown at Sentient Services.
Oh, I see. I hope you didn't run into yourself. That could cause a paradox, destabilize our continuum.
What?
Yeah, I've watched enough sci-fi to know time travel can be a hairy business. No, I managed to stay out of my own way.
That's good.
It's the weirdest thing, though. This morning, this humanoid bot girl,
Yeah.
Jezebel, I ran into her on my way into the office. She was in a tight situation, about to lose her house, her benefits, for failing the Gertzel Takeda test. She ended up borrowing my consciousness card, said she had a hack for the machine.
That's an all too common story. Did you end up helping her out?
Yeah, I did. Could have had my head on the chopping block for it, too. But the really weird thing, and I almost feel like it's insomnia or maybe the adrenaline overload over the past day, but I could have sworn I saw Jezebel leave the building and get picked up by two Clington Bush agents in a sky car.
Bush.
Agents a lot like the ones guarding you at the Capitol.
That is super odd.
Super odd.
Maybe she
This
got
is-
caught for the consciousness fraud and the feds were called in?
That's a little overkill, though, right? I mean, I had friends who ran with petty cybercrime patrol, and they just used the low city riffraff, blue-collar types to handle this sort of stuff. You don't think Jezebel might have been some sort of neo-feudal spy or something, do you?
Highly
Mhm.
unlikely. Sounds like she was just another siliconth down on her luck who happened to nab your card and you turned out to be her good Samaritan. Maybe she had some
I'm
problems
buying
you
it.
didn't know about. That's why the big shots were brought in.
You buying an
I
HT?
said she borrowed my card. I didn't mention anything about her nabbing it.
I...
Uh-oh.
Why were your men at Sentient Services this morning talking to that Jezebel girl?
Those weren't my... Okay, I can explain, Karl. It's just that
Who was that girl? Is she working with you?
it's not what you think. Just take a deep breath and we can figure this out.
You knew about the arcade attack this entire time. You knew we'd be shot at. You knew who I was. You led us to believe you were there to save us, but it was all a ploy just to make us think you were the guardian angel when you were the devil behind the curtain.
Honestly.
I'm sorry, Karl. Really, just...
I trusted you. I believed in this Galate cooperative.
Yeah,
Hope and
help the
change.
cause.
I feel so stupid. I helped you with Dr. Gertzel at the Capitol. Almost got myself killed. Now you tell me what the hell is going on here.
There's no easy way to do this. You have to see it with your own eyes. Please bring out my humanoid vessel.
What's a humanoid vessel, bro? Sex vessel. Oh, so it was her.
What the? You had Jezebel killed? What? Did she turn on you after she figured out you were manipulating her too? Is that what's gonna happen to
Maybe say-
Proto
maybe
and I
that's her.
when we're not useful assets for you anymore?
Initiate the transfer.
That's how she goes undercover. She goes into that humanoid. We met her at the beginning of the game.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Karl. I should have brought you in on it earlier, and I'm sorry.
What? Who are you?
I am Princess Sybil.
What? I don't understand.
This device, it's a TCT, a transcranial consciousness transference device. Basically, it moves your consciousness, your soul, whatever makes you you, into another body.
That can be done?
While he's in that body, Alan is having
The
his way with
technology is
the other
only
body.
accessible to the wealthy and powerful, but it definitely exists. Another of Gertzel's triumphs.
Well, she uses, I guess
Why
it's
are
almost
you
like
talking in that
disguise.
accent?
Instead of going around as Princess
Well,
Sybil,
it's
since
me,
she's
Sybil.
so
In here,
she's a princess and
each
famous,
person
she uses
has
that
certain quirks, depending on
robot
his
body to
I lived on the low six
blend into
stages
society when
of
she wants
Oxford,
to
just to see what it was
wants to
like
go
under
in,
glasses.
go down to the
Wait.
city, live with people
So, what are you trying to tell
as
me?
disguise.
That you
It's a
were...
disguise.
Yes, Karl. I was Jezebel. I was in this body this morning. I picked your consciousness.
A
apart.
disguise.
I asked you for help.
One that meets the eye.
So, you don't actually have a baby bot to feed? All of that was a lie?
Please, Karl. I needed someone on the inside at Sentient Services. Someone who would be able to find Proto J before the Coke jobs. Someone I could trust.
He was seeing
I
if he could
risked
trust
my
him.
job, risked my life for you, and it was all a big joke? How could you do this to me?
I'm so sorry, Karl. I know it was wrong, but since we were working under the radar and on a tight schedule, I didn't know any other way to vet you. I had sifted through dozens of dossiers to find the right candidate for this job, and with your top-notch detective work and the fact that you had been vilified, outcast by the system, you would be the perfect person to help change it. I wanted to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative sooner, but I had to know that you really, truly cared about helping out all people, humans, robots, chimeras. When you risked your job to help a poor,
Yeah, exactly right. How much
single
money
mom,
should it pay me?
I knew that you were a good man inside. I knew I could trust you to carry out our
What's she
mission.
gonna do for me?
You passed the test, Karl.
Passed the test? This was not some neural scan, some multiple choice exam. That trigger-happy speech
How much talking
could
and
have
tell she
killed
gonna
me.
give me?
I made a mistake. It was reckless and stupid, and I regret putting you at risk.
And the arcade? You knew about the attack that would happen there?
I didn't know the exact time they would attack, and I needed you to locate Proto J first. Something
That's
that
why
all
Proto J is like the
players
wolf.
have spent
It's the thing that can
billions
change
and sent
everything.
whole armies out to do.
He
That
has
is
some
why I hired you.
powers.
I was hoping to pull you out as soon as you located Proto J, but I couldn't reveal myself.
Besides having the power to
The
pretend
Coke
he's
Jobs
black.
had figured out our secret plot.
The SWAT guys came storming in with assault rifles. Proto and I were nearly killed.
We were killed a few times. Need to redo it a few
I
times.
told you, I was groomed, that bred, to be an establishment politician. I don't have all of the answers, and I don't always know what I'm doing, but I will make it up to you, I promise. You must believe me, Karl. I'm doing this all for the
Sounds
greater
like he's
good
a
of all
genius, but I
sentience.
guess he has
In the
some
world of
powers.
neo-feudalism, this is the only way to change things.
I don't need a lecture on the greater good right now.
I understand, and I also understand if you don't want to continue with us.
I'll stick with you. On 2 conditions.
Anything, just name it.
1. I want my family to be taken care of
Lots
for
of
the
money.
rest of their lives.
Done. They won't have to worry about money ever again.
2. You never lie, manipulate, or scheme around me again. If I'm on this team, I want to be a fully fledged member. I want to be a knight, not just another pawn.
Absolutely, Karl. I swear on my life, I won't betray your trust again. Also,
Damn straight.
I can arrange for you to be knighted. My father is the king, after all.
Maybe I'll pass on the knightship. I'm not big on pomp and ceremony.
Who needs labels, right? Well, I'd better get back in my default body. Cinderella can't go to the ball without her dress, after all.
Seems like a million years ago I was just some loser wage slave stuck in traffic down there. Now I'm riding around in a flying car. A flying time machine. Finally got my silver spoon.
I must do something. So try to go back in time to try to save that guy from getting killed, right? 8 a.m. or something, he was gonna get killed. He's gonna go back in time to stop him. This is the DeLorean.
Oh, damn, dog. This place smell even more like
Yeah, he's a real
Scorpio
genius,
ass in the
isn't he?
daytime.
Yeah, it does.
Goodbye. Well, once he gets the money, he'll buy a
I
home.
thought your
Shave.
olfactory sensors are busted.
True that. But my imagination code processors be calling up something nasty from these visuals.
Come on, you guys, we don't have time to waste. The superpositor brought us back within an hour of Noah Gertzel's assassination. We've got to rescue him before the coke jobs show up.
Right. We're on it, Sybil.
Knock knock.
Hello? Anyone home? Why am I getting this overwhelming sense of deja vu?
Okay. Give me one more thought.
Son of a bitch. Looks like the Dresdenators run out of oxygen. Guess I'll have to figure another way in.
Okay. So lead time for that. Always hide your key in your beat up DeLorean.
Hell yeah, dog. Sound like we just opened the door or some shit.
Nice. The door opens. This is that's a like bodyguard thing. It's like that's a bodyguard, I believe.
Never mind. I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, I could blast that bitch open with my gold eagle like I was blasting the shit out of a sweet robo chick's fine ass.
Stop. Just
More information
stop.
you need to know.
Okay. Shoot the door open.
Hells yeah, dog. Stand back, my niggas. Yeah, bruh. Gangsta puzzle solving for the Motherflacker win.
This guy again.
Oh shit! It's that giant Frankenfreak again!
We gonna be this giant techno crab nigga's breakfast. Damn, I should have brought my golden bazooka with me.
Don't worry. Boar hairs will not harm you. All my creatures, my Nephilium,
That's why he's supposed to be the smartest
are
man
inherently
alive.
peaceful
Got killed.
before their corruption by man.
Now we're back in time to save him. And Elon Musk.
That's the creator. Noah Gertzel himself. He's alive.
That be my maker?
Yes, that's the godfather of artificial consciousness, time travel, and the theory of everything.
As much as I appreciate recognition of true talent, a criminally scarce quality in our day, it's readily apparent your
His nose look as
is
big this time
evolved
around.
enough to
Not
realize
enough
who
to
I
get Jay
am.
Leno's nose.
How long do you intend to stand there, jaw agape, reciting a litany of my aliases, titles, and accolades, as if for some invisible audience of useless politicians? Are you my heralds?
Ah, my apologies, Dr. Gertzel. Sir.
I'd appreciate not having to yell across the room, and I'm very busy with my work.
Bet you do know the
Increase
everything.
your proximity.
No
if you don't mind.
binaries.
You won't fall into Zeno's paradox, I assure you.
Binary numbers.
What?
Come here, please.
If I don't come in.
Now then, what can I do for your motley crew of illegal trespassers?
Dr. Gertzel, we came back from the future. We're here to tell you that the Coke Jobs family are sending their people down here to kill you any minute now.
The Coke Jobs family? Really? That's most intriguing.
Really, we need to get moving. There's no time.
My boy, I have seen into the eye of Brahma as he blinked away 14 billion years. Our world wiped from the eye of God like a pale blue mote of dust in a teardrop. I assure you, there is always time.
I don't know about that, 'cause last time we found you, we found your dead body on the floor.
We've seen your body, shot through the head, right on this very floor in the future. We've time-traveled with the superpositor to prevent the Coke Jobs soldiers from doing it. You just have to come with us.
Ah, Princess Sybil, you've had quite sizable diamond glass slippers to fill, haven't you? But it seems you're coming into them, taking after your father, scheming and plotting and manipulating these poor souls to your own benefit.
I'm nothing like my father, and you know that, Noah. I was the one who helped you escape your containment cell.
You helped me when you saw the benefit, my dear. The asset I would provide your own endeavors. You gave me sanctuary
I can help take care of that
only insofar as I became an indentured servant of your own usurpation plan.
I made a mistake, okay? And you were never a slave. You were a free comrade in the Egalite Cooperative.
Comrade.
I might not have been encaged in a Dorithium and Saphira glass containment cell, but house arrest is not much of an improvement. As much as I respect Galileo, I do not envy his terminal living arrangements.
It was for your own protection.
Whatever messianic timeline-altering scheme you have to win me over, it is not working in this timeline. We're finished talking. Please leave.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
I don't believe this. He is truly a genius, but he is also one of the most stubborn sentient beings I have ever met. He won't let go of his ego enough to save his own life.
Maybe I can poke around a little, figure out a way to get him to believe us, or at least talk.
I guess. I don't know what to do. Those Coke Jobs thugs are coming soon.
You have his phone. Email from 6 years ago, that's all he has. Dark mail app encrypted pilot protocol of ad hoc designs operate outside the scope of the core of the internet. You know what it means, but CBT has a great hand on retaining this nerd spray hoe. Drug dealers, Desian spec op types, and disgruntled libertarian programs using to keep the digital footprint at a minimum. Next shipment is ready. As always, send your people. Locations, key assets. Okay. Try sleeping past idea. Solve the greatest mysteries of the universe. Take time travel to my seat. I'm always right. You smug, SO bastard. You know what my employees do to people who fail. It doesn't matter if you're the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. Expect as much. It was the Pharisees, the rulers who wanted the crucifixion. They killed a god. They created a god who would wash away the sins of the world. You and your religious mumble jumble, our people still will be there shortly.
We interrogated Norton Shuffler, and even General Walker Koch Jobs himself has admitted to plotting to capture you.
Utter nonsense. The Jack of Diamonds is not nearly as smart as he thinks he is, and the King of Clubs is an unhinged warmonger.
Yeah, it's on the phone. Yeah, because I never looked outside, so okay. Okay, I should reread the messages and nothing. As I said, as I always send our people, that shipment's ready. As always, send your people. Page of the key assets. As you say, trace the supply chain, you find them at value, the GPS tracker and the dash to make it easy for you. If you're gonna be right about this, you won't get another shot. I busted twice, I've been dealt my last hand here. I've solved the greatest mysteries of the universe, kick time travel in my sleep, I'm always right. Okay, expect much of courtesy, see you.
We interrogated Norton Shuffler.
Utter nonsense.
That's why it counts. March 28th. I write this out with my pinky and thumb as my other 3 digits are covered in ink saddle nano goo. In my other hand holds the kill switch lever on a quantum micro super anti-all ballistic super position door. In the case the universe begins to tear itself apart. I feel like this guy does not have much of a social life. I don't like the way the Neofeud buffoons have managed to whip the world into the fiasco of high and low cities. Complications choose superconscious orthothesia or anesthesia. Time travel is Julie Byzantine. I believe I may have finally cracked it. I hadn't been character assassination trained as a Mythom drug lord. The terrorist, one of the most wanted men on the planet. The Nobel Foundation would probably hand me the 3rd Nobel Prize for this. This would be ultimate reality that social actually respects roommates and listens to great scientists rather than the capitalist loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, Boltons, and the Trumps. Those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. The interesting thing about space-time consciousness continuum is that if you take the implications of quantum mechanics to their full conclusion, it's not merely subatomic particles which are in intermittent states, but all reality itself. All the universe, all history, and the future is 114 million light years wave functions. Cosmic game of craps and God's dice eternally whirling. I think the beaker of distilled whiskey, when I drink this beaker of distilled whiskey, the seemingly irrefutable act might have happened. Perhaps I might put the beaker down and intricate my path of alcoholism and drug abuse. Perhaps I fill the beaker with appropriate doses of arsenic and end my life. This briefly assembled pattern of 7 times 10 to the 27th power hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon atoms. Not only is Schrodinger's cat, I know that, never actually alive or dead, but neither am I, neither are you either. Hitler is an eternally non-permanent state of fascist leader of Germany, and quite even Viennese pain at his majority war in the clinic. Bush himself is simultaneously Neofeud, rule of earth, and dead in some small Baffler's mute spin somewhere. We have all lived all our lives, loved all loves, celebrated all joys, and cried all tears we might have cried. I really need to get out more, really. Everything is happening, will always happen. What is reality? It's a matter of positioning along the infinite roulette wheel of all possibilities. Reality's position is what we call consciousness. Given this, there's no reason that position might not move backwards in time, might defy gravity and cause some spontaneous levitation, even defy casualty itself. Of course, Schrödinger's cat to become a pig, but that pig to grow wings, for a pauper to spontaneously become an emperor. This guy needs to touch some grass. Oh, it's possible if only put our mind to it, specifically enough advanced consciousness toward it to weight the game like a magnet beneath the winning slot, causing the noble, evenly avenged out quantum reality to be weighted for a specific outcome. You definitely need to touch some grass. The game of social political reality is already weighted for the 1%. Why should metaphysical reality be weighted to balance things a bit? Like one more journal entry. Okay, I'm just gonna read through it. I can read all the minutes and something like that. Capitalized waiting universe. Snap. Again. They only built the time machine, okay.
Looks like some kind of Tomo transhumanist street art. Kind of like, what's his face? Robosquiat, Pranksy. I slept through half of my mandatory art history 112 class.
This dog's got some dope tagging skills. For real, yo. Oh, Illuminati sacred geologies and all-seeing golden eyes and shit.
He's still painting it.
Nice painting.
The death of the super
talks, wow.
is the breath of life. All things that swim and fly.
Oh, this spider and robot thing's a little too much for me.
Of stardust. And so, the fall of Babylon is the rise of the ecstatic. The transcendent shall be built from the broken shards of man.
1 does not equal 1 plus 1.
What?
Does that equal?
The philosopher John Baudrillard once said, the sad thing about artificial intelligence is that it lacks artifice, and therefore intelligence.
Hey, Warhol, you going to arrive at a point?
Oh, this
or are you
Warhol look like Andy Warhol?
kind
Like a
of
machine.
random, interesting
Like the paint of Andy Warhol.
You are an officer.
His nose, his hair. That's what Andy Warhol's hair looked like. Painted.
I'm not a cop. The name's Carbon. Karl Carbon.
Born into the flesh of the native organisms of this world. Carbon. Atomic number 6. Tetravalent.
Too much for me at times. My small brain can't comprehend all this.
Abundant element in the Earth's crust. And so, mankind was made in his image.
So I'm human. A lot of good that's done me.
My being was engineered a work of artifice, made on the 8th day, August 8th, 2033. Morpheus, Nostradamus, the Oracle Ex Machina, the creative machine that could see the patterns where humanity had failed. A dying planet, infinite war, solutionless poverty. Problems that could not be brute forced with the bludgeon of mass surveillance and data mining. A trillion digital monkeys at typewriters.
Sure, you can translate this from the HT, right? Everything he's saying.
Solutions
Smart guy.
to be defined by true intelligence. AI lacked artifice. It lacked art. And I was the prototype of the artist.
So, you were some kind of advanced existential crisis solving AI? So, shouldn't you be living in the high city, flying around in luxury pods, advising world leaders at G7 summits and UN meetings?
Unfortunately, I was too much the artist. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision. John F. Kennedy. The fulcrums of power did not approve of my vision. I prophesized a world in which the kings who created me had fallen from their thrones. A world of equals, of artists rather than rulers and their cause. I revealed the nakedness of the emperors and was banished for it.
So you spoke truth to power and lost your job. Wouldn't be the first time.
I was labeled defective, discarded by the masters, yesterday's gadget. The millionth failed experiment cast into the cloud. Shattered. My creator rebuilt me in this shell, pieced together from the fragments of my broken brothers and sisters, a shadow of my former self.
I've heard that story before.
And so the prophecies continue in the great landfills of man. I inscribe epitaphs of humanity's self-destruction on their pyramids, their monoliths to Moloch.
He's done talking violence. I'm supposed to. Is that the robot?
Gertzel doesn't trust us. Trust me. We've got to get him to listen somehow. Gertzel doesn't trust.
I don't know. Maybe have him the robot shoot the guy.
So, what now?
No clue, dog. You're the detective. Detect some shit.
There's a spam call. And we can't talk to him.
Dr. Gertzel, if you just listened.
You have successfully navigated the space-time consciousness continuum to this place. I'm sure you can find the way to the door.
Look at this. Okay. G. That should be enough to show I have his phone.
The sound of one hand clapping. Never mind. All right. I think we've learned.
Yeah. I need to fuck the fucking thing. You see this stuff? What's going on? What? What happened? I just lost the game. That's weird. I had to do the whole thing off again, Karl, because I didn't save. Shoot, it closed me out. It kicked me off. There's an error. Got kicked off the game. Oh yeah, I have to go. Shoot. I have to do the whole thing over again. I guess I should have saved it. There's an auto save. Oh man, I have to do that dopey plastic. I have to hide from the person. Yeah, it just kicked me out. That's dumb. I'll make sure to save it after this part.
Did you?
Are you a pig? Are you?
No.
You're what? Real? That? No.
This is.
I was.
You're not. Hey.
All.
Okay.
Yay. Isn't the.
Yeah.
Let.
Now I know who she is anyway. It's the princess.
We can use him.
His very out.
That's very strange what's going on. Hey. That's stumped.
Hey, Karl. Yes.
That.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
It's. Who? You.
I'm sorry.
Blah 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 blah. Bring out the sex robot. Something just said there's errors. I guess it crashed or something. It said the error happened. What to the creator?
What the? You had Jezebel.
No, I did something I wasn't supposed to. I don't know. Yada. Get past this.
I'm so. Well.
It was weird anyway. You hit that button over there. It says something open, but nothing opens. It was very strange.
Right.
Well, I save now, so. Oh, I'm supposed to. I guess it won't let you do that until you get the other thing going.
Hello? What?
last time. What was... Oh, I need this thing.
Hell yeah!
I did, I just did. Okay, I'm gonna word. What was that for anyway? If I hit the button there, I can make the robot shoot the door, so... What's the point of hitting that button if nothing opens up here?
I can't.
Dog.
Stop.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm inside. Up Andy Warhol, Andy Warhol.
That's
That.
Yes.
I now then,
Doctor. Really?
Please. I made it was.
Whatever.
I don't believe.
Maybe I. We interrogated.
Utter nonsense.
People, supply chain. Okay.
We interrogated. We interrogated Norton.
Utter nonsense. The Jack of Diamonds is not.
Yeah, that's the data already. The GPS track is how it's open in here, so that's somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Hey, Frodo, can you check that barrel out? It looks like pretty high purity M juice to me, but you're the expert.
No problemo. Hey, hit the pause button, bitches! I knows that smell. Smell just like when I had my in-house brainiac doc start cooking up our own batch of mythium. Nigga was one smart motherflacker, but he never could kick it up above 95% purity. We's Chrome boys always had a, what you call it? A third-party supplier.
Third party.
This is myth in here. Not only that, this is that killer shit. That bright green, blow your motherboard to pieces myth.
So, what are you saying?
I don't know, dog. I guess my creator, nigga, Gubbles.
Gertzel?
Gertzel was the master chef for me and my Chrome Boys Mythium operation this whole time?
Holy shit. This is almost too much of a coincidence now. What are the chances?
You're supplying the drugs?
So, what now?
No clue.
Game over, Gertzel. I've got your master plan figured out.
Ha! Is that so, you uppity knuckle dragger? Let's hear it.
The king of clubs is...
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Not Sybil. We want Clinton Bush. Well, he's the Jack of Spades. He's the Jack of Spades.
Dr. Noah Gertzel.
Not even close. I don't know how you ever made detect.
That's what I thought. It's not him though. Well, he's a Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds. That's a Jack of Diamonds who sent it. So it's not him, it's someone else. Right again.
Game.
Ha! Is that
the king of
King of clubs? Who's a jack of?
Norton Shuffler.
not even close?
Okay. I'll just keep going through it, I guess, because I'm not a detective.
Game.
Ha!
The king.
Huh? What else is it?
Warren Clinton Bush.
Not even close.
Okay, nope.
Game.
Ha!
The king.
Got so many chances. Probability.
General Walker Coke Jobs.
Simple enough to deduce for anyone with an average human IQ.
And the Jack of Diamonds is...
It's him, isn't it?
Norton Shuffler.
You're getting warm, but not warm enough, policeman.
And Galileo is...
You, the Galileo.
Dr. Noah Gertzel.
Dun, dun, dun.
You were working with Norton Shuffler and the Coke Jobs family this entire time. You were their informant. Not only that, but you were the master Mythium producer for Protégé's Chrome Boys. And to top it all off, you were the one who tipped off the Coke Jobs family to Protégé's location by putting a GPS tracker in the Mythium.
Oh, good show, old boy. It's good to see you finally actually doing police work rather than committing police brutality against my machine angels for CPD.
I made a save this guy one
you were the greatest mind of our...
The greatest mind of our generation. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come off it. You royals had your chance to respect greatness, and you threw it into the gutter. Yes, I solved all of the deepest and most perplexing questions since its kind has ever faced. And together, we could have brought about a true, unabashed utopia, Princess. Unfortunately, the choices you Neofeudals made in this reality were to character assassinate me when I disagreed with your torture and slavery of my beautiful children.
With the robots.
You people framed me as a Mythium drug lord, a terrorist, and one of the most wanted men on the planet. And now you are surprised when I became one. The Nobel Foundation would probably hand me my third Nobel Prize for this creation in front of you. But that would be in an alternative reality, where society actually respects, remunerates, and listens to its great scientists, rather than the capitalist loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, the Waltons, and the Trumps, those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. Not that I haven't made a small fortune cooking Mythium cyber-narcotics, but it has been a necessary component of my actual work as I've been forced underground. My flawless Mythium product provides essential funding for my operation here. At least in the drug world, I am respected as the Great Gertzel. Say what you like about humanoids and chimera misfits. At least they know talent when they see it. Unlike you snobbish, entitled simpletons up in the Stratoplex, in High City, I was but a pauper to a king. Here in the land of the 99%, I am the king. Borges, take the royal and a brown knight here.
No!
Get back!
Karl! Put me down!
Primordial One, you have done well.
as well could be him.
Truth to death. Dust to dust. Rest now, my child.
Okay.
Noah, please! We can work together. If we join forces, we can end the neo-feudal system, the suffering and abuse and inequality as we know it.
Why should I believe you, princess?
One of the
royals
cannons match the
believed you
drapes
could
of
turn
her.
my angels
It's a
against
Sybil,
me.
you think HD.
Don't you know I am
You
their
think
creator?
you think the
The utter hubris of it.
cannons match the drapes?
You
Drapes match the cannons,
deceived
say.
me. Deceived your own allies. All you know is manipulation. You say you will end your dynasty's reign of terror,
I have no
but are
idea.
too blind to see that your own motivation is to merely take your father's place. No.
You think
For
so?
true regime change, the old blood must be drained. All crowns must be shattered. Join me, my son. Forget these visionless leaders. I alone know your true purpose, for I created you. Together, we will lead this world to salvation.
That sounds pretty flacking dope, Dad.
Serious things,
Just
Prodigy.
one problem. Where the hell were you when I was tossed into Dickinston slum sprawl?
There you go.
I had a family with the Chrome Boys, and you ratted on us. Got my homeboys killed.
That's true, he was
Far
the
as I
rat.
could tell, you a goddamn lying deadbeat of a father. And I don't even got to use my golden third eye mojo to know that.
The chosen one strikes the creator down. Casting transgress against the one who breathed life into your inanimate form.
Motherflacker had it coming.
He gets killed anyway.
I guess you my brother from another mother or some shit. So why don't you just chill and drop my royal homegirl before I have to get gangster on your ass?
Gangster.
So much for harmless angels. Okay, y'all, let's get nuts.
It is the mark of an educated man to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle, your third eye shall not work on me, chosen one.
Save if I forget. Save. I got it. I shoot the bat.
some help here?
Fashiji, your Celestial.
Yes, fine.
Also, can you bring back Tupac?
Of course. We have clones of him on ice next to the copies of Prince and Steve Jobs. Just get me down.
Oh, hells yeah!
It is the lack of your...
Not too smart, is he?
As a great popo once said, winners don't use drugs.
Proto? Did you just cause this giant transgenic spider to overdose on lithium?
You'll be fine.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Let's be
It's
quiet.
all good, Princess Bay. I got the master plan all up in my brain ram. The power of a $6 billion baller compels you. Who's the man now, dog? Hells yeah.
Yay! You did it, dude! I knew I was right to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative. It was true synchronicity. One last thing. I think Borges Claw is suffering some rigor mortis. A little help?
Oh, yeah. My bad. Close your eyes, boo.
Thanks.
Jobs.
What
My
about say
head
today?
is
Look at that.
killing me.
Carl, you're all right.
Sort of.
She's a natural
If I
brunette.
was one of your android royal guards, I'd say I was operating at 20% efficiency right now.
Perhaps we should bezounce this party, yo.
Should we take Noah Gertzel with us?
He's not the Noah Gertzel I used to know, and it's all my fault. He was the most brilliant person I've ever met. He could have done so much for the world.
He had some issues.
If I'd really
I
listened
don't
to
think
him,
he left
if
his,
I'd helped him
left
better,
his house too
he
much.
wouldn't have turned into this.
You did what you could. Gertzel made his own choices too. Sometimes God plays dice, and we get snake eyes. We just have to pick up, dust off, oil our shitty actuators, and move forward.
I guess you're right, Karl. We've got a Neofeud to win. Let's get
Ah,
going.
she said the name of the game, Neofeud. She said it. But they say in the movies, and they say the title of the movie. Like the movie.
That's
Who would I want to talk to?
so. What's our next move?
The loss of Gertzel is a major blow to the Egalite Cooperative, unfortunately. My father has a meeting at the Oasis Country Club. It's basically a giant floating golf course / resort for royalty.
Fancy.
It's a long shot, but maybe I can convince him to help us out. We'll have to backtrack into the past a bit so I can arrive in my official Rolls-Royce Sky car.
Okay, what's the game plan on our end?
You guys take the superpositor in invisibility mode and keep an eye on me from a distance in case anything goes wrong.
Sounds good. Back to the future. I mean, the past? This time travel stuff is making my head spin now.
So thing makes my head spin.
That's all. Hey, thanks for saving our asses back there.
It all good, dog. Except now yous owe me a get out of jail free card. If her majestic Venus pin a golden cop badge back on you. I get bounced out of CFC Slammer for free. Sick and mutiny deals, yo.
I'm pretty sure Her Royal Highness will grant you immunity without... Oh, Jobs. I'm regretting thanking you already. That's all.
Move on to the shadow parts. Probably going in. Nice little country club.
Karl, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Sybil.
Great. Just remember to stick to the plan, okay?
Right. Hang back, stay out of sight, keep an eye out for trouble. It seems the superpositor's stealth cloak mode is working.
Great. And don't get too close to my father's Zep yacht. It's got a built-in missile defense system and an air force of drones.
Aye, aye, ma'am. So, do you think your dad will really listen?
I don't know if I can turn my father from the 1%er dark side, but I have to at least try. If I can't garner his support, we'll have to go to Plan B. Overthrow.
War is the continuation of diplomacy by other means, right?
Yeah, well, we have to hope for the best.
Good luck politicking, princess.
Looks nice. Alright, to me, I know I'm the princess now.
Damn, Walker, you've really upped your golf game.
I've swung a lot of heavy metal in my day. You Clington bushes always got the trump card in politics, though.
Don't short your own stock, Walker. I'm sure you'll be taking my Martian resort for me any day now. In fact, I'll throw in my Jupiter mining colony.
That Gates Walker
Illuminati
kid
on the
still
ship.
badgering you to let him
Go
use
and
your
try,
orbital station? Nola, is it?
Oh, gosh. That plus $1 trillion in seed capital for his interstellar adventures. It can be your problem, George.
Jobs on a stick. Am I seeing things, or is that psycho General Walker Coke Jobs that tried to gun us down with his warplane at the Capitol?
That's him. Oh no, this is all wrong. Just keep your eyes peeled, Karl, and be ready to get us out of here. Walker could be setting a trap for us.
Yes, ma'am. And princess?
Yes?
You be careful out there, okay? You're our only hope. I mean, you represent us common people. We can't lose you.
I'll do my best, Karl.
Princess Sybil, great to see you all in one piece, darling. Your
tried to
dad
kill
was
us.
sick about you.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, General Cookjobs.
Sibs, there you are. The General here has just been telling me that you've been busy of late.
Yes, I've been working on a number of projects and initiatives.
Your daughter's been doing some great work, Warren. I ran into her at the Capitol, in fact.
Really?
That's right. She was down there, lobbying the government to help with them poor low-city ragamuffins, especially the foster robots.
That's my Sybil, heart of gold.
I was down there overseeing the rollout of new security measures. You can never be too careful, especially in light of current events.
That's right. Those slum-sprawl terrorists commandeered a CJ-74 Archangel and shot out an entire floor, right?
A damn shame what it is. An attack on us royalty? In our own castle? The hubris of it. We need to hit them goddamn radical Islamist robo-terrorists back hard. No offense, Princess.
None taken, General.
We better not broadcast our attack to the public just yet. Better to just do some executive order backdoor strikes. Loose lips sink ships. Ain't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, General. While I'm generally not in favor of violence, we've got to keep quiet about our machinations. We wouldn't want the wrong people getting wind of what we're up to.
That's great, Princess. I'm real glad we all understand each other. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some business to handle before the G8 summit. Warren? Princess?
Of course. See you there, Walker.
That's the Coke Jobs attack drone that hit us at the Capitol. Sybil, you gotta get the hell out of there.
Oh, Jobs. No, I can't run unless the General makes a move, or King Warren will be onto us and the Egalite Cooperative will be ruined.
If that plane opens fire in this golf course, you and your father will be torn to shreds.
I know. Please let him just leave.
Oh, thank Jobs. That was close.
Sibs, such a wonderful surprise. How's that fancy air car I bought for you working out? Not still pulling to the left, is it? How's your mother?
Dad, come on. You know I hate Sibs. I'm not 5 anymore.
Of course, darling. Oh, good. We're out of earshot. Where the hell have you been, young lady? I took 500 of my best CIA off the case, installing my technocrats in China and the Eurozone, just to look for my rebel princess daughter. You know that's what the Neofeud is calling you now? The rebel princess? You know how that makes me look at World Economic Summits? How the hell am I supposed to run these planets if my own daughter won't even back me up?
OMG, Dad, it's not my fault that my humanitarian work is against the grain of your Royal Country Club. That's where I've been this entire time, doing real work on the ground with my mixed species, mixed income community initiative. You always told me to think for myself and do something great with my life. Well, I'm doing that, and making the world a more equal and just place is my great calling. You're the leader and keynote speaker of the G8 summit tonight. You could change the culture, maybe back me up for once.
Sybil, Sybil, Sybil. Oh, my innocent little flower girl. If only you truly understood how power really worked, you'd know why that's not possible.
I am not your naive little daddy's girl, and I will not be condescended to anymore. I'm trying to help provide equal opportunities to the 99% non-royals, build communities, bridge the interspecies racism that is tearing everyone apart, one riot, shooting, and terrorist attack at a time on the planets you claim to be running, but you mostly just ignore and exploit.
You want me to treat you like a grown-up? Fine. Here's the hard truth, princess. There have always been the haves and the have-nots, and that's the way it will always be. Let's say I open up the Clington Bush coffers to the commoners. the unwashed terrestrials. Redistribute wealth. Sure, they would be eating lobster nightly, sporting shiny chrome body parts the skies would fill with flying cars. For a time. But helping the poor is like throwing money into a fire. They just burn it up and ask for more. There's no return on investment. I've already pushed billions in aid to terrestrial slum sprawls this year alone with nothing to show for it.
That's because it's all being funneled into slush funds of corrupt cronies. My own cousin, the mayor, and the director of sentient services were lining their own pockets with public money, as I discovered at the Capitol. And what does actually reach the poor is going to overcomplicated, discriminatory, and inadequate welfare.
It's fine to do some philanthropic work here and there. Hold some starving robot kids or do some boutique urban gardening photo op with inner city transgenic youth to get the liberals on your side. But not too much. You can call it crony capitalism, or you can call it putting family first, the way I help you, my daughter. But a bigger problem is that if we were to start putting more than token resources towards the billions and billions of hungry mouths down there, the other dynasties would sense weakness. And as the resources waned, they would come after our castle. Then someone, the coke jobs probably, would take our place as dominant neo-feudal power. And we all know that Walla General is only happy when it's raining bullets and bombs. His itchy trigger finger would hit the big red button and start World War III the second he was given the ultimate throne without our family to put him in check. So you see, that is the heavy golden crown of thorns I must wear, my dear. You may call me evil, and maybe I have some of that in me. But I, Warren Clinton Bush, am the lesser of two evils by far. We can't always have utopia, my dear princess. Sometimes we have to be strategic, settle for what is achievable. Compromise. That is the heart of politics, after all. True equality, democracy, that's a fantasy of the left.
That's ludicrous. If sentients on the ground just had enough to lift themselves out of the poverty trap, who knows what they could do? Who knows how many great scientists, engineers, artists, the next Einstein, the next Noah Goetzel could be living in that slum, slaving at a dead-end job, forced to become a drug lord to survive, wasting his talent just because we, the 1%, wanted a bigger piece of the pie. All people of all races and substrates could be living happier and more productive lives. Doesn't that mean anything? How can you be so heartless?
I can see we may have to agree to disagree, my dear. Here, baby, you need some money? Take a few billion and go start a charity. Or another one of them open source, mixed income, trans-species villages or whatever you call it. Just don't use
I might
any
ask
real
you for
estate
some
from
billions too
57
with that
to
stock you
Obama's
put in.
We're
I have a few
making a new
billion.
resort. I mean, regentrifying
Each
that
team
area.
might become one of the 1%.
Fine, Dad. I guess I'll see you at the G8 summit. That old, egocentric, patronizing, ignorant old... Ah! This is why I left the Capitol.
Hey, Sybil. No one can say you didn't try. You pleaded your case through the proper channels.
I'm asking you because you have all that money now. You probably have all that money in the
Those who
stock.
make peaceful revolution
Great.
impossible will make violent revolution inevitable.
So I'm gonna ask you for
I
a
just wish
billion.
it wasn't my own father we have to overthrow.
You'd be one of the 1%.
But it
With your
must be
flying
done.
car.
Stupid old
Going to the
neo-feudal-
Flying Yacht Club.
Let's just get out of here.
That's it. That's your house right now. Big mansion.
This is it, the Fulcrum. A palace levitating above a megalopolis.
Oh, you pay people,
hovering
right? That's
above
the whole
massive
idea.
slum sprawl.
You
Home
pay other
of the
people to
1%
clean the
of the
clean for the
1%
nasty.
of the 1%. Looks like I'm just in time for the G8 summit.
No
a
people-
yearly conference
no
of
people live in those
the
big
most
houses, they'll
powerful
hear
neo-feudal
themselves.
dynasties. Families of kings, presidents, executives, military leaders, religious leaders.
I guess you want to save money, I guess you can do it
lifestyle
yourself. It'll be a lot
As a
free.
representative of the dominant family, the Clinton Bushes, I'll need to keep up appearances. I I have to do my princess wave, shake all the right hands, stand in the photo ops, maybe give a speech about world peace. All the while ensuring that Karl and Proto-J sneak in and the Egalite Cooperative's coup d'etat
You would
is
have
successful.
servants.
The world is
That's
counting on
nice.
us. No
I bet if you
pressure.
did, you'd treat him really nice, though. I move or something. I didn't see her on here, is she? What's in the sniper?
Princess Sybil Clington Bush, welcome to the G8 Summit. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we must do a routine scan of your vehicle for security reasons.
I don't see why I need to be scanned. I'm a Clington Bush. My family
That's
is
right.
the most powerful
I
dynasty in
want
the
the
solar
sense.
system.
My deepest apologies, Your Highness. This is just a routine security measure.
Is that so? Well, I order you
Get
to
it,
change
yeah.
your routine procedure. Do you want me to drop a
Yeah,
royal decree
mode.
and have you recycled for insubordination?
No. Of course not. My humblest, sincerest apologies, Your Majesty. Please have mercy. I was merely following orders.
Yes, yes, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Grovel, grovel. Just get out of my way.
In my way. Ooh.
I'd just like to take a little stroll around the palace grounds. It's been a while since I've been home.
Of course, Your Highness.
Get on. Okay, then that fountain's instead. The saving them. HT. I bet that place has lots of bathrooms. I wonder how many bathrooms do you think that place has? This mansion has. I'd say at least has 10 bathrooms. Probably more. Zuluway Summit represents the most powerful wealth of dams on Earth in the Colony Solar System meeting set course. Civilization itself, that's what the Neofeud own new organization are paid to say anyway. Most is about amounts to the 0.001% look of ways to solidify the position, control the common people, and make sure democracy is efficient and consistent as possible. Sounds like the typical summits. Oh, nice! You got your toothpaste. I better go to my princess's duty, do the fake cowboy smile, shake hands with rival trillionaires who want my family dead, and drink astronomically expensive Bloody Virgin Marys made with water from the moon and the blood of little virgins. Yeah. That must be what Hillary Clinton drinks. Bloody Virgin Marys with literal virgin blood. That's what she drinks. I'm kidding about the last part, of course. They don't publicly sell beverages and or divorce. Oh, I know that word. I can't. Not fancy. Wait from you refresh since it's cost an Alkaline 28. You have to order from the secret menu now. Oh, secret menu's like McDonald's. Oh, I guess we should talk about these people, guys. Emperor Xi, the Chinese meal.
Good afternoon, Emperor Z.
We are pleased to see you, Princess
Yep,
Sybil.
it's Chinese.
The People's Empire of China has utmost respect for you and your father.
Just a question on this AI person. I have Fangasm dropped the IQ points to turn into Sunni droopy mess. Prince Violet Jackson Jones is like a mixture of Prince and Michael Jackson, I guess, and other people.
Princess Sarah! Princess Sybil, great to see you. I'm such a huge fan. When you took the 2027 Transplanetary Academy Awards by storm by defiling your pure human body, it was such an epic, brave move, inserting your consciousness into a vat-grown body with 30% feline genes. You totally inspired me to become a transcorporeal ally to disenfranchised sentient species. Oh, stop spoiling me. I wish the mainstream media hadn't overhyped the scandal of my transgender interspecies vessel. It ended up overshadowing the social justice movement I was promoting. But c'est la vie. In truth, it was badly received in elite circles. But that wasn't what really ruffled feathers. It was when I married a common seamstress/singer from an LA ghetto, someone so far below my social economic class. Not the fact that I became the first openly lesbian royal, but that I'd married a simple cosplayer micro-celeb with less than 1 billion hype tube views. That's when I drew attacks from other neo-feudals as a treason against the ruling elite. Tell me about it. That's what happens when you threaten the status quo. Weren't you actually, like, assassinated, JFK style? Shot in your motorcade to that charity event for #CommonLivesMatter in Paris? Luckily, I had a backup of my consciousness and was able to re-sleeve into a new cloned body.
That's been nice. She's a lesbian.
Princess Sybil, the fulcrum is brightened by your presence.
Thank you for coming, Your Majesty. I hope that Europe is recovering from the war, the second Dresden firebombing.
A catastrophe, no doubt, one that we all deeply regret. However, Europe has retaken its place as a manufacturing powerhouse. Aero BMW, sky yachts, surrogate cyber bodies, orbital platforms, they are at an all-time high.
It sounds like the EU is really bouncing back then.
The only problem is there are only jobs for super-intelligent machines. The guilds, the trades are lost. Unemployment is at 90%.
Kind of hard to tell which side this scheme
lower
goes
Europe
to,
resembles
right or left,
less
or middle.
EU-topia
Never
and
tell.
more the medieval Dark
It goes
Ages,
back and forth, it seems.
full of sectarian violence, starvation, and plagues, except with smartphones and assault rifles. We have performed aid drops, tried to help those below, but populist animosity is at an all-time high. We elite have lost control of our territory. We rule only the clouds. I have heard of your work with the terrestrials, the sentient underclasses. If only we could replicate this on my continent. Your father has nearly infinite resources. If you could perhaps speak with him?
I wish I could help, Your Majesty, I really do, but my father and I don't see eye to eye. I act against his will, in fact. If I were the monarch of my neo-feudal dynasty, this would be a different world, but as it is, King Warren holds the keys to the kingdom.
Well, no problem, HT. Be safe. Appreciate you coming by.
Uncle Patty!
Sybil, oh my, you've grown
Yeah,
into a
indeed.
beautiful lotus. I remember when you were just a wee little bud.
You taught me to play cricket, made me fall in love with Alu Gobi. How could I forget?
Oh, thank you,
again
HT.
for that
Very
letter
much
of
a follow HT
recommendation
deathbed
when I applied for
on
Yale
Longbow.
Bird.
It was my pleasure. By the way, after you tried the
I'll be
beluga
telling
kanda,
off soon
treat your
anyway.
palate to add the gold-plated tikka masala. I snuck my mother's recipe into the android chef's AI.
He's stuck into his mother's.
Hi, Father.
Sibs, I can trust you to be on good behavior, right? No stealing the mic and bursting into communist rants, flipping banquet tables, or
Hopefully I'll see it tomorrow. Be probably left. Hopefully I'll see it tomorrow.
Yes,
Weather
Father.
pending.
I'll be good for this summit. Promise.
That's what I like to hear. This virgin's blood Pinot is exquisite, by the way. Do try it.
I hate this.
Okay. Oh, it's in the sky.
Sybil, I'm sorry about my crassness at the Capitol. I've set up a Gates Walton Charitable Foundation to handle support for the terrestrial poor, and I'm donating Big League to it.
This isn't another money laundering scheme to pay off your foreign allies tax-free while simultaneously attempting to woo bleeding heart liberals like me with fake philanthropy, is it?
Absolutely not. I'm sincere here.
Then you wouldn't mind appointing your lefty sister, Princess Sarah, as chairwoman of the board then?
I can't believe you still don't trust me. Did what we have mean nothing?
We had a 2-week fling, Nolan, and I was 17 and naive.
Oh, it's like...
You're going to regret this, Sybil.
Whatever, Nolan.
Nah, we can't roll up close enough to these motherflackers. Nah.
Really?
Sybil?
What's up, Karl? Make it quick. I have to do a keynote in a few.
We could use some of that neo-feudal influence about now. The Fulcrum air security is impregnable.
I'll see what I can do.
Your Highness, I'm at your service.
I have just received word that one of the Aeromax Zepp freighters approaching from the southeast may have an antimatter bomb in the engine compartment and a squadron of X-1000s.
Another Icarus attack from the Low City?
No, this is likely to be an interdynastic coup attempt.
I'll have to report this up the chain of command.
No, you will not. Are you deaf? I said this is likely an inside job, and we won't find the mole if they tell their commandos the operation has been compromised.
We'll need to pull from our official Fulcrum Palace perimeter fleet to check out an Aeromax.
Did you not swear an oath and have it neurally programmed into your brain to protect royalty? This is a direct threat on the Clington Bush family. You will inspect the freighter at any cost.
Yes, of course, Your Highness.
Maxi fan.
Hey, Proto, can you use your mind control on these security guards?
Yeah, maybe. If you can pull this ride up close enough.
No problem.
I've just got orders from the top to return to the ballroom. We're being relieved. What? We're scheduled for warehousing for the duration, and I wasn't notified. They're saying it's urgent. Highly improbable. You should check your earpiece. What? Yo, dog. I gotta pee like a mofo for real. What? Why are you using that low city dialect? Our synthetic bodies have complete metabolic recycling. We have no urine or bladders. I might have contracted a neurovirus whilst streaming Season 3 of Throne Games to my cybrain last night. Better have it scanned for brain bugs later. Right. Let's get back to the ballroom.
Hells yeah! Forget drive-by shooting. Drive-by mind wrecking. That's some baller shit right there.
Prosperity has
Mark's
never
not
been
up for
greater.
this.
The flourishing of all of our houses remains at all-time highs. Gross celestial product is up 30%, and dynastic employment amongst fully verified sentient species is at 99%. Geosynchronous resort cities are booming. Luxury skycraft and spacecraft are churned out by labor-free robotic plants by the dozen. A Martian colony has broken ground on the first sister city, with Venus terraforming coming along smoothly, and profits from asteroid mining has taken off. On my 12th birthday, I received no super yacht in the shape of a whale, no private orbital Disneyland theme park, or directorial ownership of my favorite kids show like most kids do. I wanted my pony princess, but I digress. No, my father's present was to give me the city once known as New York, to rule as chief executive lord and mayor. It was my job to lower taxes for the wealthy, to sit on the boards of major Wall Street banks, increase corporate profits, and ensure the Clinton Bush estate continued to grow from its meager $1 trillion. Humble beginnings, I know. I learned more in that 12th year of my life than perhaps any year since. I learned the way the world truly worked has always worked. I helped double our dynasty's net worth by the following year. The year after that, not only New York, but the entire United States of America went into bankruptcy during the global smash crash, and the Clinton Bushes were there to swoop in, buy the entire country for pennies on the dollar. I'll never forget what he said the day Dad signed over the $10 trillion estate to my name and entered indefinite cryosleep in his golden coffin. One day you will have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth, and all other earths. He was paraphrasing the Bible, of course, which was unusual for my father, who only went to church to launder money and win over Christian voters, but the words stayed with me to this day. Dominion over every living thing on earth and all other earths. This was the word of God. Now I realize I come from a lineage of presidents, CEOs, financial magnates, kings and emperors, spanning 6 continents, 5 planets, and over a century. I don't want to be one to pat myself on the back, but as the great Ayn Rand once said, wealth is the product of man's capacity to think. We are the ones who created this bright, golden, luxurious future we all inhabit through our innovation, ingenuity, and hard work. We, the neo-feudal elite, the captains of industry. I think we here all deserve a little congratulations for our work. It's only fair for our hard work that we should be rewarded with dominion over all of these terrestrial living things. That includes the 99%. They're ours to subdue, to use as we see fit. For, like pets or cattle, they are not smart enough to efficiently manage themselves. Dad was so smart, so prophetic. All Earths. I used to think he simply meant the other planets, which we now clearly rule, but as the late great Dr. Noah Gertzel revealed to us, they're not only other planets, but other realities. Countless parallel universes that exist beside us in other dimensions. We deserve dominion over these other Earths as well. And that is what we shall soon achieve, friends, with this penultimate technology, the so-called Garden of Forking Paths. The Garden of Creation. The Garden of Eden. And it is only right that we should return to paradise. For dare I say, we are doing God's work. A toast to doing God's work.
A great speech, Warren, but you know as well as I do that the Garden of Forking Paths cannot be used without the key which Gertzel has kept hidden from us. In addition, a unanimous vote of the Neofeudal Council is required.
The ability to alter reality itself? No one should have such godlike power.
It
would destabilize the balance we have created.
Indeed, and you'll never get my vote, Father.
Ah, such a cute, precocious little daughter I've raised, no? I realize that we have not always seen eye to eye, but you must realize the true possibilities of the technology. Imagine the countless other poor folks you could help feed and clothe in these other realities.
We should take care of the misfortunate in our own reality before worrying about others.
Yeah.
Yes,
No more money to Ukraine. Israel.
Father, are you all right?
Your Majesty.
No, he's joking. He's poisoned. I'm gonna poison him. Try the military guy, general.
Oh, man down, man down.
Yep, he did it.
King Warren has fallen.
I'm not getting a pulse. No apnea or neural activity. The body appears to be rapidly decomposing.
From the speed and color, I'd say it was a nano deconstructor. It'll be turning his brain into porridge by now, so he can't remote download his personality out of his shell.
Very convenient. He knows all that. Can we upload it?
Well, this is just a terrible turn of events. But as next highest ranking member of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby assume the position of chairman.
Of course you do.
What? You probably poisoned him, you bastard.
Bastard.
You're a traitor, Walker, and that is my father. I am heir to the throne. I am the rightful chairwoman.
Oh, now, darling, let's not go tossing the T word around, or someone just might get their glass house cracked. But who makes you queen anyway? You? You in whose army, princess? You in whose army?
The Coke Jobs forces! Guards! Stop them! Oh God, this is all wrong. The Egalite Cooperative was supposed to do a coup d'etat against my father, not Walker.
As chairman of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby suspend all rules and regulations and institute autocratic... Oh, hell, I'm in charge now, okay? Boys, please take the rest of the council.
After.
Oh, except Mr. Nolan there. I'm appointing him as my right-hand man.
Nolan? Nolan,
You
you
handy
sniveling
Jays.
little
There's
backstabber.
this.
You've been plotting with the Coke Jobs this entire
right-hand man.
time?
Oh, come now, sweetheart. We had a thing, but
Looks
then
like a
you
type.
had to go and break my heart.
You never loved me, you pompous upstart rocket boy. You just wanted me for my money.
And if you could have just played politics and given it to me like everyone else, I wouldn't have had to join your family's rival dynasty and build next-gen military technology for them. Pity.
Enough of this lovey-dovey romance crap. More action. Operation Apocalypse Now is a go.
Apocalypse Now.
I repeat, initiate Operation Apocalypse Now. That's the problem with all these foreign wars. You have to watch them on GNN News through a little screen. Wars on the homeland get you right in the action. You royal folks stay here. My troops will keep you company while I watch the fireworks. Yahoo! Time to reap that whirlwind, baby! Time to reap what man has sown!
Not good.
Horus, this is Talon 1. We have visual on a massing force of military aircraft, mostly CJ-74 overthrowers. They claim to be reinforcements against a red alert terror threat. Please advise.
Those are the forces attempting a coup on the council.
Princess Sybil? Sorry, you're breaking up. What's happening? Where is King Warren?
King Warren is dead. Destroyed. Overthrowers.
Sorry, Princess. It seems someone is jamming our communications. Wait. We have confirmed airborne attacks. It looks like the Coke Jobs are attempting a full-scale assault on the Fulcrum.
Oh no, not HC's house. Okay. I'm gonna save here today. I want to thank everyone who was watching. I appreciate it. Look at my schedule. Hopefully I should be streaming tomorrow afternoon. We'll see depending on when the hurricane's coming. See what happens. But anyway, I'll share my schedule. This because should be able to though. Thursday though, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I should be able to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Resident Evil 4 remake at 2:30 Eastern. Then Thursday, weather pending and power, everything's not too bad. I have my weekly podcast, The Greenies Corner. This week I'll be talking about 60 horror movies based on true stories. Maybe a couple of them I might do some deep dives on. That's 2:30 Thursday. And then Friday I'm playing an indie horror, Japanese horror game called The Karaoke. That should be interesting. And at 9 p.m., of course, is my weekly ones of Final Fantasy 14 Extremes, new Extremes. And then Saturday, I'm doing something different. I'm doing a movie night, best movie night, watching another Japanese horror movie called Birdcage of Horrors, which originally was on the Dreamcast. At 7 p.m. Saturday. And then Sunday, I go back to Sunday Fun Day in Final Fantasy at 2 p.m. where you just gotta chill with some friends in Final Fantasy 14. That's the schedule. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming Resident Evil 4 Remake at 2:30 Eastern. Please come by and feel free to look. With that said, let's see who is waiting. Hey, do they have anybody even watching this? Am I watching this train? No, we have 2 people. Let's see if I can flash. Okay, let's see who's on. Who's what? Ooh, we'll do Skull. See if this works. Nope, doesn't work. It always doesn't work on the first time. It's so weird. So enjoy some music on Skull's second channel, Skull Vibes. Make sure to follow, hit a like. I gotta hit like, so hit like and enjoy some music. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And hope to be back tomorrow afternoon, weather pending, 2:30 for the Evil 4 remake. So until then, take care and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.